stray medevacs here in TLO's base though, so it looks like he's just going to take a quick peek in, see what he can see, and then fly back out. He did see those 3 barracks there. No turrets, actually only 1 turret here for TLO. I don't see any in QXC's base, though he is taking a lot of supply depots and another command center now and an engineering bay, so it looks like turrets maybe did the idea of them anyway did dawn on QXC, and he's got a lot of marauders now, not so many marines. QXC's air army is comprised solely of these Vikings, so as long as QXC can stay above him in the Viking count, or at least even, should be okay. He can continue making marines, marauders, and tanks to take out that ground force and still be okay in the skies. TLO does not have the pre-igniter upgrade just yet. It is actually about to finish in about 15 seconds. He does have a roaming squad of Hellions here, and not sure what he's going to find. QXC actually does have 1 Hellion up here just to make sure he's got a clear landing zone for his command center. I don't believe TLO's been building another expansion. No, he hasn't. He's just been churning out units. We see he's at 126 supply, but QXC trumping him a little bit here with 144, and I did see a medevac start to move there. It's full of marauders. I'm not sure where he's going to go with that. He does have this Hellion still patrolling around, making sure TLO hasn't expanded without him knowing about it. Now we see a medevac and a Viking flying over here to the Zelnaga Tower. QXC actually skirted. I have not seen an armory been built yet for QXC, so he does not have any of those vehicle weapon upgrades or ship upgrades. Has he been updating his marauders? Yes, he has. He's at 1-0 there. He's expanding quite easily over here in the gold. I don't think TLO's map vision is the greatest right now. He doesn't know about either of those 2 right expansions. Now he's starting to move around the map. He might just want to send 1 Viking around just to see what's going on. Actually, he's going to send this medevac full of Hellions to see what's going on. He's checking the watchtowers here. QXC does have vision of this, so he might be able to pull all his workers in time. There's a turret being constructed here, but it's going to be a little bit too slow for this drop. Some SCVs going down there, and actually TLO trying to take over this watchtower actually successfully takes it over. Now we have this fleet of Vikings taking out that medevac quite easily. These SCVs were pulled from mining, but these Vikings land, take care of the Hellion threat, and now they can go right back mining. Now we have a Viking on Viking war here. TLO actually had the advantage there by having all his Vikings in the air first, but QXC has a superior number, and it looks like he is actually going to get the benefit of that exchange. TLO moving now obviously does not want QXC to have this expansion when he doesn't have a gold of his own, so he's going to come destroy this with these Thors. This planetary fortress is not even going to be able to really do anything here to prevent this from happening, but QXC is moving now with his main force as well. This planetary fortress goes down as expected. These siege tanks doing pretty good over here, but QXC stims up, takes out these siege tanks quickly, and now there's not much left for TLO here. These Thors actually can go down really fast as stimmable marauders even without medevac support. The last of the tanks are starting to go down now for TLO, and we just have a siege war here. QXC is going to be able to clean this up, but now TLO is arriving with 8 more tanks and some marauders of his own, so QXC probably going to lose all of these tanks. Already starting to rebuild this command center. Might as well cancel it now, because I have a feeling these tanks are just going to roll right through it there. We do see the cancel on a turret and a command center there, so TLO actually successfully thwarts that gold from lasting too long. Good job by QXC blocking this landing zone. TLO is not able to expand there. He really wanted to. Now he's got his sights set on the gold. Feels like he defended it, or actually prevented QXC from expanding there once. Maybe he can defend it the next time. The supply count is actually quite drastic still in QXC's favor here. 154 food against 104 income. Still looking in QXC's favor, as probably these mains are mined out, and QXC does have this 3rd base just pumping away. Gas still the same for both guys, but QXC has 24 more harvesters there. That is quite a large number. I mean, it's 50% more than TLO has. And TLO trying to set up his own planetary fortress, but he doesn't have any fighting units here, so QXC going to be able to roll right through this. The planetary fortress upgrade actually cancels. The command center a little too late to actually cancel. These Vikings are going to clean it up pretty quickly, and TLO is on the move here toward the natural expansion of QXC. He does have some army here to help fight this off, but the bulk of his army is actually over there at the gold. So TLO actually could roll right through here and do a lot of damage. Started the fight around 180 to less than 100. Wow, if QXC doesn't defend this and eventually win this game, I will be very, very surprised. All these SCVs, of course, being pulled off of mining the orbital command, forced to float away, but only 2 Vikings here for TLO to try and kill it off. Now all these marauders, all these Vikings, medevacs, tanks coming in from behind. TLO's trying to bunker up here, but the army arrives. We'll see what happens here. He's got a lot of Marauders up here on the top of the cliff and a lot down at the bottom. These siege tanks don't really know which way to blast. QXE actually losing a lot here. Wow, 70 food for TLO against 99 for QXE. QXE actually does not have that many fighting units left on the field. He's only got 4 Marauders, 4 Medevacs, and 2 Marines. This huge tank number of TLO actually looks like it will be the final straw in this game, killing off all these SCVs now. It doesn't matter that QXE's got this third base mining. TLO hit at the perfect moment, got sieged up before QXE could arrive, and actually took out that natural expansion. And now he's just blowing up these production structures. There's no real answer for it. Marauders are coming out of them, but there's only 9 against this number of tanks. QXE knows he's beat, and GG's on out of the game. So TLO actually going to take the first game in this TVT. I like to see that. I was kind of hoping that QXE wouldn't just TVT him into the ground, since QXE has been playing since the beta. So TLO shows that he's got some fight. Now we'll move into game 2 and see who can take that one and eventually get a little bit closer to winning this entire best of 7 series.